Wall Street uses this strategy to eat, and retail investors don't even know it exists. So for this educational example, we're going to assume you own 100 shares of NVIDIA, but you could do this for pretty much any stock or ETF. First thing I'm going to do is head over to the options chain, and for my expiration, I'm going to go about 30 days out. So I'm going to go out to July 11th. Then what I'm going to do is click sell a call. So what I'm saying here is I'm willing to sell my 100 shares of NVIDIA on July 11th for a price that I choose and collect a premium upfront from a silly little options buyer. So NVIDIA right now at the time of this recording is trading for around 142. And let's say, you know what, if it hits 150 on July 11th, you're cool selling your 100 shares. So we're just going to select that one for this example. Now, if you execute this single contract, which is equal to your 100 shares, you would collect $320 from an options buyer. And yes, that is given to you up front, and you can do as many contracts as shares that you have. I like to kind of look at it like collecting rent on your stocks that are kind of just sitting in your portfolio. But let's talk about the risks. First thing that can happen, let's say the 11th rolls around and NVIDIA shoots up above 150. Let's say it's trading at like 200 bucks. If that happens, you are selling your shares for 150 and locking in those gains. So you got to be comfortable with that. The second thing that can happen is that NVIDIA stays below 150. If it stays below 150 and the 11th rolls around, your shares will no longer be collateralized. They will be returned back to you to then run the play again. Now, you can run this play on a monthly basis like I showed in this educational example, or you can even do them weekly. It really comes down to what kind of risk profile you are and how much management time you want to do. Me personally, I'm not a day trader. I wouldn't consider myself a trader, more of a short-term investor. So I like doing 30 to 45 days out. That way I can go live my life, and this kind of trading strategy, fits into my lifestyle at least. So if you want to learn more about selling options, because there's a lot more that goes into it, make sure to like and follow, drop any questions that you have down below in the comments, and make sure to head over to the link in bio. I have a ton of templates and resources to help you start selling options.